Welcome to the show. It's a daytime vibe, DC purple, let the positivity drive. Catching up on the highlights, what's new, what's real. Flowing through the moments, that's our ideal. Grab your drink, let's unwind. In this space, good time find. Daytime pop-up, we're loud and we're free. With DCT, the purple diva, pop with me, catching all the good. In this vibrant space, join the fun, come on now, let's embrace. Stories from our lives and the world around. Pop up, chat, hear the joy, feel the sound. From laughter to lessons, all wrapped in a beat. Tune in, stay close, let's vibe on this street. See the love, feel the flow. With every second, watch us glow. Daytime pop-up, we're live and we're free. With DCTs and purple diva, pop with me, catching all the good. In this vibrant space, join the fun, come on now, let's embrace. Together we rise, thanks for coming by. In this daytime pop-up, we reach for the stars.
Hola. From the west side. Happy Monday. Feliz lunes. I know I have not been coming live a lot. I haven't come live in a while. I haven't been having time to do my my daytime, walks at lunchtime or after work. I got to get back into that. But I'm live today because I'm testing out this new microphone that I got on TikTok, and it. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Okay, I'm back. The mic keeps popping off. That's why I'm testing this new microphone. So, as I was saying, this is a new microphone that I got off of TikTok, and it's one that I can plug into my phone. Or I can plug into my iPad. And so I'm testing it out on my iPad today. and I got like 18%. I got like 18%. Hold on, let me see if I can put it on. Shoot. Okay, well, I cannot put it on. I should have put it on low battery before I got on here. So this might be quicker than I thought. Either that, or I'll have to pop off the microphone. Hey, J-Dog, what's going on? I know I have not been live for a long time. So I'm testing out this TikTok mic I got. And it seems to be good. It seems to be good as long as it doesn't keep popping the heck off. So I'm going to share the video on my I'm going to share this out on my community row. I'm live. In a long time. All right, so I just posted it out on my community tab. So the last 2 weekends have been very, very interesting. There has been YouTube that has gone to real life for 2 weekends in a row, y'all. 2 weekends in a row. Now, the one this weekend was some Black sector stuff. But last weekend, it was Black tea sector. And I was there. It went down in a limousine in Las Vegas. So I had debated whether I was going to even say anything about that one because, the videos are out there. And unfortunately, it hold on, y'all. This is getting on my nerves. Okay. I'm popping it back to the other mic. Okay, so last weekend, AT2 had a meet and greet in Las Vegas, and I went. There were 4 total of us, I guess, that are content creators, and that was AT2, myself, DC the Purple Diva, and Toxic Diamond, but her new channel is Truth Diamond Tea and Brew. I think that's, let me see. Let me make sure let me go check. Let me go check. Okay. It's True Diamond Tea Brew. That's her new channel. So, and then Nomad was there and also was videotaping. So Nomad and Toxic Diamond were videotaping the limo ride and events there around. So everything was cool, and then it wasn't cool. It just, it went from 0 to 100 quick. So, I will say, thankfully, this is not pre 2020 Toxic Diamond, because it would have been way much more. I wouldn't have let it happen, but it would have been a lot more turned up. So what happened was, from my point of view, is that one of the subscribers, well, a couple of the subscribers seem to have an issue, or just, I don't know, were effing with her, or they was trying to get her dude's attention. It was a bunch of stuff going on that I did not realize was going on until later in the night. And when I went back and watched the videos. So it escalated, and it became a screaming match, folks being held back, and people threatening to lay hands on each other. But thankfully, it did not get to that. I'm back, y'all. That's what I don't like, and I think it's because that's why I have music playing in the background, because we don't do dead air on here. Okay. See, now you can hear me. You can barely hear me on the iPad. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. But that's why I'm testing out this mic. So I just know that if I'm on my iPad and I am on the Wi-Fi in the house, in my office, yeah, it's not on my 5G for whatever reason. It's jumping on the 2G. But y'all know how. If you have Spectrum for your Wi-Fi, you know. Okay, so getting back to what happened. Okay, so in my opinion, things got a little turned up. Number one, alcohol was flowing. Number two, some people had intook edibles. But yet and still, everybody here is grown, okay? Everybody's over the age of 30. And I'm saying over the age of 30 because my son was there, and he's 30, gonna be 31 this year. But my son was there. He was watching all this going on. And so now y'all know that my son is an adult on the spectrum. He just was watching and just in his own little world. But he just watched what was going on. So, in my opinion, things would have been a lot better if the person who had been drinking and had an edible hadn't kept sitting in Tox's seat. Now, this wasn't this was a, pretty big limo. We had more than enough room for everyone, and everyone had kind of gotten their own place where they were sitting. And this young lady, and I'm gonna say young lady because everybody here was younger than me, way younger than me, okay, way younger than me. This young lady kept sitting everywhere but in her own damn seat when she would get out of the limo and get back in. And I knew that was going to cause an issue. Number two, before it escalated, Tox did have a conversation with AT2 because he's the host and this was his stuff, and we did not want things to blow up. All right, I'm back. Every time it pops out, I just have to pop it back to the microphone because y'all aren't going to hear ish that I'm saying on the iPad. So, as I was saying, in my opinion, she wasn't really trying to blow it up to that point. She was trying to, keep things lively and interesting and everything, but I don't think that's where she was trying to take it. And several times before it blew up, she had said something to the other person about sitting where she was sitting. So I don't think they realized that they were pissing her off. Okay? Not to mention these other facts that were mentioned earlier. Tox mentioned that she, not too long ago, got out of prison. Okay? She also mentioned the fact that she's from Chicago. I didn't know she was from Chicago. I don't know why I thought she was from California. But anyway, my dude, my man, my babe is also from Chicago, South Side. So I already knew when she said she was from Chicago, that was a warning. So by the third time we got into the limousine and the young lady sat down, first she sat down in Nomad's seat, which was at the back of the limousine. So if you've seen the videos on his channel, he was showing that point of view. Toss was showing the point of view from her, where she was sitting. And I may come on, tonight or tomorrow and actually give commentary on the videos. But for right now, this is what I'm going to do. Okay. So the third time was the kiss of death, because I already knew this girl had already said something to the host, and myself and AT2, we both know who she is, and that she can get a little, a little crunk. A little crunk. So when things went off, when we got back in for the third time and the young lady sat in her seat for another effing time, I tried to hurry her along, get her up out of that seat before this girl got in there. I wasn't quick enough. And she wasn't quick enough. And then she kind of said, she was too. I don't even think she realized she was sitting in the wrong seat. But nonetheless, she moved her butt on down the way, and Tox, had already asked her to move. She moved. She didn't move fast enough for Tox, but she moved. All right, we're back on the microphone. And that's when things really set off. It almost became a situation of hands being thrown. But myself and AT2 got in the middle of it. Her dude held her back. My dude was also there to make sure didn't nobody touch me. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. If somebody had hit me, it would have been an MFing problem for me. And my hands would have been going. But nonetheless, we finally were able to get it calmed down. And we basically got to Fremont Street, separated the subscribers and Toxic. Me and my dude and my son went with Toxic and her dude, and AT2 went with the other ones, so we had them separated. By the end of the evening, after the alcohol had worn off somewhat, folks was chill and hugged it out. And then here's the thing. Everybody kumbaya'd over the fact that, like myself, both of these young ladies love someone who has autism. And so that was, the, thing that once the alcohol had subsided and everybody was calmed down. Then, night was over. Next day was Sunday. Everybody went about their business. And I believe majority of us left and came back to LA, with the exception of AT2, because he stayed out there for WrestleMania, which was this past weekend, when the other YouTube trauma happened. So, but during the week, because Toxic did not like the fact that AT2 took a side in the situation instead of being, my name is Wes, I'm not in this mess, I'm Bennett, I ain't in it. With his subscribers, he and Toxic fell out. They fell out. Okay? And with that happening, Tox did what Tox does, because she was hurt. Because they were not just online friends. They, talked to each other offline. He was one of the people that, stood by her when all of that stuff happened, and she ended up, having to go to jail. So, and from my perspective, I have been a subscriber of Tox since when she had her original channel that went away. So I like both of them, and I'm not getting in the middle of this ish. Okay? Number one, it don't have ish to do with me. Number two, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. I know I'm at work. number. Hold on. I gotta see. I just got a message. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Let me just. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Let me put y'all on mute for a second. So y'all can just listen to music. Hold on. Okay. So I'm back. So, in my opinion, is this situation between Toxic and AT2 fixable? I think that it is, but it really depends on the two individuals and if they want it to be fixed. If they don't want it to be fixed, it's not going to. At this particular point, they, have gone their separate ways and they're just moving around. And me, myself, and I'm continuing to do my content. I don't have a problem with either one of them. When AT2 does his next meet and greet, I believe it's going to be like in August, I'm probably going to go. I'm probably going to go. Yeah. And, if I get an opportunity to hang out again with Toxic Diamond in real life and her dude, because our dudes had a bromance going on, two guys from Chicago, they both Libras, yeah, that kind of stuff. So they can have their bromance and I'm going to sit over here and mind my business. Let me see what y'all are saying in the chat. Hey, sexy 65. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing this on both of my channels, Sexy 65. I'm doing it on DC the Purple Diva and over on the Purple Diva. Over on the Purple Diva Den. Okay, so this thing is popping me out again. Hold on, y'all. All right, so we're back. I think it's fixable. I think it's fixable, but it's really up to them. In the meantime, in between time, I'm going to continue doing me. I'm going to continue putting out my content. I'm going to continue doing what I need to do to grow my channel, and I'm going to continue networking. I'm going to continue networking with AT2. I'm going to continue networking with Toxic because yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. and I'm a grown ass woman, and I go where I want to go, and I ain't talking about nobody, and I don't have anything bad to say about either one of them. Period. Point blank. Okay, so moving right along. So now let's talk about what happened this weekend. So that was the black tea sector stuff. Now let's talk about the black sector stuff that happened this weekend. I'm like, is this what we got to do to wake it up in the black sector? For real, for real? Is this what the F we're doing to wake it up in the black sector? Because if this is what we're doing to wake it up in the black sector, we need to start over. I'm over here drinking my coffee. 1 second. So, Ghetto Intellect, who is a member of the D9, I believe he is a member of Phi Beta Sigma. Shout out to the Sigmas. One of my cousins was a Sigma. May he rest in peace. I believe he pledged at Hampton University, my late cousin, back in the 70s. Yeah. So, and y'all know I am a member of the Divine Nine. I am a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Yeah. And he got into it with the mayor of Detroit. That's what he calls himself. He's not really the mayor. And so we're dealing with two men who are in their effing 50s who met up over the weekend to squabble up. And they didn't squabble up. You know, one put his hands up like he was, just gonna let himself be hit because he found out that the other dude is way bigger and taller than him. Never think that what you think people look like on this effing internet is what they look like in real life. Okay? Never think that ish. Because number one, like, people they don't realize that I'm tall as F. Okay? I'm all. Hold on, y'all. It's doing this thing. I don't like this. I don't know why it's doing that. And I think it has just with StreamYard. I think it has more to do with effing StreamYard than it has to do with my damn mic. Because I know everybody's been having issues with StreamYard. And hello, StreamYard. We paying y'all $45 a month. Get your ish together. Hello? Get it together. Because I can take my stuff over to Restream. I'm just saying. I can take my stuff over to Restream. Maybe y'all should give me a discount for a few months since y'all don't know how to get it together. And I don't know, is this stuff because y'all sold it? Why is it worse? What the F? So anyway, Ghetto Intellect and the mayor of Detroit, two men in their 50s, rolled up on each other. And see, this is what, you know, the black sector does. Folks will roll the F up on you and test your temperature. Don't roll up on DC, because I'm going to check yours if you come and find me in real life. Y'all are strangers on the effing internet to me. Period. But this girl over here, I proudly will exercise my Second Amendment rights should I have to. Don't mess with me. I don't even play these YouTube games. You know, but then again, I don't get into it with people on the internet because you're strangers. But apparently these two men had beef for quite some time, and they decided to meet up in person. And all that happened is that one pushed the other one on his shoulder, and the other one did nothing. Yeah. So, what the F was that? Just what the F was that? Y'all, you know, and why was it on YouTube? Why would you fire up a video on YouTube? We haven't had this kind of crap happening in the black sector for quite some time, with people firing up a video. Are y'all desperate for attention? And Ghetto don't even have a channel. You know, he's a man with a career. You done already, you know, allegedly lost one job behind YouTube shenanigans. Dude, you're a freaking accountant. What the F are you doing? I'm like, All right, y'all. It does not like my microphone. It does not like my mic. It does not like my mic. So maybe it's just the iPad. So hold on, I'm gonna take it off of that. And now I'm going to plug my iPad in so that it doesn't lose power, because I'm down to 7%. So, in my opinion, well, let me just say this. Y'all know I'm not really like, I don't, the mayor of Detroit is not one of my favorite people. I think the dude is ignorant. You know, he done some messed up ish around here. Like, he had some weird obsession with Diva Tomboyish. I don't know why, because she's a freaking married woman. And, you know, but you try to trademark stuff that she has on her channel, which is just weird-ish behavior to me. And then I believe you, did you not try to steal somebody else's stuff? Anyway, moving right along. Not one of my favorite people. Yeah, you know, he does dumb stuff to me. You know, and allegedly was asked to leave Ford Motor Company early. Allegedly. Now he's out there with his commercial truck driver's license. Regin, how you got time to be meeting up with somebody at a freaking truck stop to fight? And I hear you're a short ass nigga. That's what I hear. You a short nigga. And then you find out the ghetto apparently is tall. You know, not short, tall. And more in shape than you. So what, you thought she was going to get you a case? I don't know. So, yeah. Anyway, ridiculous. Not really a good way to pop it off in the black sector. Now, I know back in the day, we had a whole bunch of pull-ups. You know, we did. But this ain't back in the day. This is 2026. Why are you old ass pulling up on each other? Y'all got jobs. The F? Ridiculous. I'm just saying. Anyway, moving right along. And I didn't realize this was going on, but let me just ask this question. Why y'all messing with Candy Cartel Infinity? Why y'all just didn't leave that woman alone? Let her be over there minding her business? Because somebody didn't woke up the beast. Waking up Candy is like waking up Cookie. You don't want to. Well, you don't want to bother neither one of those two ladies. But too late. Done woke Candy up, and it sounds like she's about to be on demon time. And it seems like it's some black sector and beef sector folk that want to be in her warpath. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't do it if I was y'all. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying. I would not do it. But I'm an old lady in my 60s who's too blessed to be stressed over YouTube stuff. I'm over here living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, golden. And I'm part of the 92%. I'm resting until 2028, as far as anybody else is concerned. And I'm trying to stack my money up and being prepared. That's what I'm on. And I'm about uploading my content and building my channel. I ain't got time for none of this other stuff. Yeah. Speaking of, if you're seeing this on the replay, please hype this video up. Please hype it up. Please share it out so other people can see it. Because, I know I don't come live that often, so folks don't see my stuff. So anyway, yeah, dumb stuff. But I will continue to be dropping content. I did drop some content a few days ago in regards to Ashley Robinson. And I am watching what's going on with that. I have some other longer videos that will be coming out before the end of the month, along with, of course, my daily dose of autism or neurodiversity content. I think I've been on here for quite some time, and I'm sick of dealing with the mic issues because clearly StreamYard don't like my mic. So the next time I do it, I'm going to test it out on my phone, and I'm just going to come through on the phone. Yeah. And it may not be through StreamYard. I might just come through on the phone straight through YouTube with that mic and see how that works. But anyway, you guys, I guess it's time for me to get off of here. I may come back. Hey, it's Monday. I might come back tonight. I don't know. I'm just, but I said all I wanted to say, I think, right now. But if I come on later on, it'll be about world and my view on some of the stuff that's going on in the world. Yeah, it won't be the YouTube stuff. Maybe just a chit chat. Anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all in these YouTube streets. Thank you to those who came through for my live, and thank you to those of you who hit this on the replay. And let me know, do y'all want me to do a reaction video, a reaction live to the limo ride? Would y'all be interested in that? Because if y'all are interested in it, I'll do it. I got time for that. Anyway, y'all, I'm out. But yeah, let me come on so y'all can see me. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Hey. Me. As you can see, I'm just at work, and I usually have my glasses on when I'm working, and the glasses can reflect the computer for work, and yeah, can't do that. Classified stuff I'm doing. Anyway, y'all, I will see y'all later. Let me move over to and get the outro ready. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, it's ready. All right, you guys, I will see y'all until the next time. Peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, y'all. Peace. Bye, y'all.